So, boom! What are we saying, guys? Yeah, Echo, you like that one, don't you? What's this say? Your browser has lost connection to your camera. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. At the same time. Oh, interesting, interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. All right, all right. Let me look off the phone. Let me look off the phone. At a stage, this is what's happened. Technical issues, technical issues. All right, all right, all right. It's not working. My mistake, my fault. I apologize, guys. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. All right, all right. Moving up. I'm moving up the bumper. Hey, please.
Just need to mute one of them.
Please. Please.
I thought it was coming from Kobe's voice.
Please. 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 You can go now. I don't need the audience, guys. Technical issues, technical issues, technical issues. I basically I basically need to why is it frozen? It keeps on freezing. What's going on? I need to start again? Or do I just crack on? Let's crack on. Technical faults, isn't it? What's the technical fault? Speak on Embuemo. Okay, let's forget it. This is run. Oof. What do you want me to say about Embuemo? Rubbish? What do you want me to say? Excuse me. What do you want me to say? Rubbish. Missed a lot of chances. You played Burnley at home and you look crap. So I don't know what you want me to say. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It didn't look good. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. Uh, I'll tell you what I can say is United look dross, and we know that they look dross. Um, it, it, I, I don't know what to. I don't want to be the guy. Listen. For 5 minutes, let's cut the crap. For 5 minutes, there's stuff that you lot do, and I'm like, wow, some nice interplay. But after that 5 minutes, it's a mess. It's a straight up mess. And I don't understand why does that happen? Is it because you haven't got the players to implement this style? Is it they're getting used to the style, or is it just Amarin is hot air? Like he's all style, no substance, and he gets found out very quick. Which one is it? I don't know which one it is. But Mbromo, he looked decent at times. That he's got a nice left foot. I'm not gonna lie. The that touch and the cutting, sick. Um, uh, Simon Jordan said about Ten Hag, but the suit don't fit. The suit is too big for him, and that's how I feel about Mbeumo and United. But the badge, the last 25, well, the 30 years and the history of the club is just it's too big for an Mbeumo for him to pull this club up. But he was good today. I'll give him some credit. You got to give him credit where credit is due, I guess. What else you saying? What else is there? How many drinks have you had, bro? Listen, I was flustered from the technical issue that I had, and yeah, and I've just come straight from eating my food and putting the boy down to sleep. So you know, what I mean, not as many drinks as as Grimsby, listen, Grimsby, this I can't read right now. Not as many drinks as had in Grimsby, bro. Grimsby are taking the absolute piss right now at Man United, and that kind of epitomizes Man United. Do you know what I mean? For them to be doing their main, this is their main Twitter, their main account that are putting these things up. That video of my man taking a mick at Amarin. Man United caught life today and got a penalty in the last minute of the game. Like to be that close with Burnley are basically your rivals this season. That's what that told me, because after this international, you're lucky there's a break. So after this international, you're gonna face is it Chelsea and Man City back to back? Bombaras, bombaras. How on earth a Man City? How on earth a Man City and Chelsea not gonna go there? Not gonna spank you. If they don't spank you, I'll be disappointed. If it's the same old case of Man United raised their game because they're up against the big boys. I'm sick and tired of that. Now they need to get spanked and be done with this project, because I'm not sure if this is going to work. There's some Man United fans which have surprised me. They've surprised me and they've stuck by the manager and they've said, "Yep, I see things. I seen it. I seen it." Javier man, what was that? Javier man, poo back here. What's that? What's that mean? What does that mean? What does he say? Zekram Ahmad. Who's Zerkamp? Zerkamp. Is he saying Zerkamp Ahmad and Mambrome look lively? So what are you saying? Xerxes should be what? Why is it, are you saying Xerxes should start? Is that what you're saying? Interesting. You know what? It's interesting because Xerxes on the ball is actually decent. As a striker, forget it. As a striker, forget it. Your man said football hubs in the building. Man said United. I know you're gassed. You man are actually gassed. I'm trying to get a video from Cleé and Kendog regarding their respective games, because it was crazy. Car Cleé's been giving it big, giving it large all week, and then today he tried to belittle the Champions League. Like, weird. Like you've like you're a small club and you're in the Champions League, and now you're going to try and belittle the Champions League and say, "Oh, it's a joke," and what's all this? This group stage is nearly as the same as the UEFA Cup, where it's not. And you know what I'm saying? And if it is the same as the UEFA Cup, there's also some elite teams in it. And that means the UEFA Cup this year is even worse than last year, bruv. Let's put it that way. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know where this arrogance comes from Cleé. How dare he talk like that when Spurs were crap again at home? Well, not again. Well, it looks like Ange crept in today, because it's his early doors for Frank. So I'll give Frank the benefit of the doubt. But I think we need to focus on Man United first and foremost. Cunha injured again, looked busy. Again, no product from Cunha. Um, I think. By the way, Walker had a terrible game. He was shocking. But by the way, I got to give Brooks. What's his name? David Brooks. The Bournemouth baller. That ball you gave to Semenyo outside of the foot. Well, jeez, Louise. For me, that was superb, bruv. That if Modric had done that, everyone's saying Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or. Hey, Batman. Oh, baby. So yeah, well, United. I know a few of you are jubilant. Obviously, you're gassed because it is your first 3 points of the season. We also need to discuss the fact that you spent 220 million and Sheshko still doesn't start. You spent 210, sorry, on strikers. And you've scored 2 own goals this season, and you've scored how many goals did you score today? Another two. So you've basically 2 own goals and 2 goals from your team. That's a first for Man United. This must be a first. Is that your first 2 goals of the season were own goals? That has to be a first. That must be a new stat. I'm putting it out there. Someone, Opta Joe. Where are you, Opta Joe? But Man United, Xavi, be honest, bro. How do you feel? Football Hub. How do you really feel? I'm waiting for JBRS. I know his baby girl He's just had baby girls. He might not be in here to represent right now, but JBRS, this is for you, my boy. Um, and you can reply when you're ready, JB. Um, where do you see this club in 5 years? Will Ruben be manager in 5 years? Will he still be there? Will he be at the top of the mountain? Do you see clarity? What's the word Simon Jordan, I think it was Simon Jordan, he says, do you see any green shoots? Do you see any green shoots, United fans? Can you see any sprouts of the onion head popping through the soil? Can you see that? Or is it doom and gloom and just worms and badgers under, what I mean? What is it? Moles? What is it? What's this breaking? What's breaking? What's happened? Something with United, or is it Isak news? We'll get on to Liverpool. Isak, maybe I'm coming back on later on. I'm gonna do another show later on. But while I'm here, we might get to Isak and Liverpool because I want to discuss Liverpool and their attack. They got this fantastic attack, formidable attack, but they've got no depth in midfield and defense. And their defense is for me at the moment it's looking crazy, and it's gonna look worse when do you know what I mean, as the season gets on, if they don't make any changes. Frimpong, can he defend? Don't know. Kirkes looking crazy. Was it a one season wonder? Who knows? I know it's saying about Liverpool. I've got to give a quick one. Defense is aging basically, and they've got to make bare changes, and they've already made a few changes in the team already as it is. So that's a completely different Liverpool team. It's happened slow, well, not slowly. It's happened quite quick, to be fair. But yeah, just watch that space. Back to Manchester United though. Speaking of balling out and buying players, you can't spend 210 mil and not put that across the whole team. Because the real issues at Man United is that midfield, that centre midfield. And I looked at it. That's when I'm sure I said it on here. I said if we do not beat Man United 3-4-0, I'm going to be sad. Obviously, you take a point. I'll take how we won in the end anyway. Don't care. Dirty, filthy, professional. Loved it. 1-0 to the Arsenal old mantra. Cool. However, that midfield of Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro is shocking. And Gary Neville said something today which was quite interesting. He said, in one game, you've had three different partnerships in midfield. You've had two different partnerships at centre back, all in one game. And I was like, right, that's crazy. He's right. That's mad. That's mad. You shouldn't even see one, because they're meant to be a generals. That spine is meant to be a general, and to be making changes. Five changes in total basically disrupts the whole thing. And I never even looked at it like that before. But when Gary Neville said that, I was a bit inside there, and I was like, you know what, that actually is crazy, because you want to be settled, and you only want to make changes if need be. That you don't. Me personally, as a manager, I've done management before. I only make changes when we're losing or if we're winning heavily. Otherwise, there's no need to be making tinkers. You should know your team. And at this stage, he should know his team. More so at this stage. This ain't the beginning stage. This ain't the early days. He's had he had a free ticket last season. Everything that he did last season, he could just charge it to the game and say it was Ten Hag, and that's what a lot of people did. But then you're going to lose then you have a chance to redeem all that and win a trophy, and you lose to Spurs, which is really, that's sackable in itself. Don't care what anyone says. You lose to Spurs in a cup final, that's sackable. That's sad. Even Enrique could have got the sack the other day if he lost to Spurs in that Super Cup. That's sackable. You don't lose to Spurs. Not in the final. You can lose to them in the league, whatever, but not in the final. Not in the final. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way, man. So yeah, he managed to ride that, and then he speaks well. You know what I mean, as people say. Although his well speaking is not looking good right now. Him looking away from the penalties don't look good. Him bringing up that charts of Butio ball don't look good. These things look bad in the club. A top manager shouldn't be bringing out things like that. Shouldn't have to. That's all mad. That's all mad. That's all mad. He should know his tactics in his brain. He should know what's going on. He should have a vision. And there's no vision at Man United. It seems like. Well, I said there's no vision because I did see. As I said at the beginning of the show, I see some good interplay between Mount, Bruno, Cunha, and then Bremo. To be fair, it was looking good. I see why he plays Mount over Sheshko. I get it. But maybe you can fit
We need you.
what where 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 in the living room?
We'll show you when you come to take it away for us.
Take my band off now. I'm not doing that now. I'm live.
Love you.
No, we're not going to hurt it.
No, I meant scoop it up.
We need you to do this scoop.
Can't.
I'll talk live for a couple of minutes.
Come on, let's get down.
Come and talk to them on live. Okay, so boom.
So big.
Bear with me.
Well, what should we talk about? Shall I get the girls out?
You can't do
Christopher will be back, guys. Go and show Dad what it is. Quick. Do you want a cup? Do you want a cup? Do you want tissue? What do you want? A cup? That's what I meant. You go.
Unsuccessful mission, guys. It was unsuccessful. Now I've only got 2 people in the group. Thanks, Kate. I should have just locked off in it. Okay, what we got here? Oh, was there people in the group? I didn't realise. I thought there was no more messages. Hold on, what's going on? I've missed out on all these messages here, man. What's that? Charlie Boy, scary times to be a United fan. I fucking love it. PM. We actually played well the first half. Second half was average. Oh my God. Glad to get 3 points is looking peak for us. The football hub honesty. I feel confident. We just need to sort out the midfield, goalkeeper, and left. Bro, that's a lot of players, man. Xavi, that's a lot. Man says title challenge next season. Answer me this: are Chelsea in a title challenge? If the answer is no, then it's not Man United next season. I've got a bet on Liverpool to slap you tomorrow. Well, you better take that bet off, son. Look, man are betting on man slapping us. That's how sad these men are. They've lost the plot. You know it's bad when they say we played well in the first half against Forgan Burnley. Trust me, Charlie boy. The only title you will see is in the Grimsby Town, mate. Tell them, Millie. Tell them. Don't let these boys. They can't. It's Man United. They've got 3 points and they think they can. They're trying to troll us anyway. But it's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's the truth. Ugarte, trash. Mano looked horrible when Mano don't want to be there, bro. That's why. What's this? I would take Amarin over Arteta any day. At least Amarin is a proven winner. I come back. That was hard. Thank you. I mean, that's BK saying that. Xavi, I thought BK was one of the most deluded Man United fans, but you know what? He's not. Xavi has taken over. BK's actually, as he's gotten older and wiser, he's a sensible, well-spoken man. That's crazy, Xavier. That's crazy for you to say title challenge next season. It's crazy for you to think that you lot have played well. A lot of Man United, look at BK. BK saying that was a travesty, bro. For BK to say it's hard to watch, you know it's hard to watch. Football Hub. What's Football Hub say? You know, I keep it real. Amarin ain't the guy, bro. He's not. That's Millie saying that. So I'm in Millie agreements. But let me say this: we should have been. Yeah, you shoulda, coulda, woulda. BK. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've heard this before. You know what I mean? We should have done this. We should have did this. We should have been this. We should have been that. Like, BK. Let's talk in reality. The reality is you wasn't. The reality is you need a midfielder, a goalkeeper, left wing back, my man saying. Not even right wing back. My man saying left wing back needs sorting out. I don't even know who's the right wing back today. Was it Dallo, Ahmad? Like it changes every week as well. And as the season goes on, Casemiro in that centre midfield is looking mazza. And to be fair to Bruno, he's not a CM, he's a AM. Full stop, especially at this point in his career. He just wants to be an attacking footballer and create play. He don't want to do donkey work. That's for the kids. That's for the kids. Man says we need a goalkeeper, Beleba, Semenyo, with Iraola next season title challenge. No, bro. No. Amarin can't play for Venvo. What's this? Have I missed out on more comments again? How this is the problem with the phone. What's this? Amarin can't play them though. United is too big for Amarin. See, we need Mano bitching. What the fuck? Would I take Mano at Arsenal? So I'm surprised Spurs haven't gone in for Mano. The Spurs would have done well to get Mano in as a number 10 and just let him flourish. But I think his wages must be astronomical. I'm not even sure what he's asking for. I think we get Baleba, no chance. And if you do, you got to spend crazy money. Need more top midfield. You do. It's crazy. You do need top midfielders. But Mano is in Bruno's position. Mano and Bruno are playing for the same position, and Bruno's your top boy. It's like a Ranieri Odegaard thing. But I feel there's a pathway in our club. It's not. Oh yeah, this is Bruno and this is it. Like. In our club, we're gonna have to do some rotating, and you're gonna see that tomorrow. You listen. How can anyone say Amarin over Arteta? Like, how mad is that? Let's keep it real. Amarin over Arteta. Are we really doing this? Is this what we're doing? Amarin over Arteta. Come on, cuz, don't be silly. Let's not be silly. Mano is on a small contract. Yeah, at the moment he's on a small contract. He still has 3 years on the deal. Yeah, but he's now asking for crazy P, isn't he? Isn't he asking for something crazy? Ain't that the issue? Because he is a boyhood Man United fan, so I can't see him wanting to leave so early. But unless things are really toxic, Arteta has had 5 to 6 years. Yes, that is true. That is true. And at this point, for Arteta had moments like this with 10 games for Arsenal. It was like what, 7 losses, 2 draws, and 1 win. It was something crazy like that. May not ask for 120, which is right when he sees Casemiro's on 300 buff. What's this? Asmas and nacho cheese left. I'm gassed. Who's the other one? Asmas. Who's Asmas? But you do back manager. They don't do good. Who, United? What's that? But you do. Yeah, they do back him with P. 100%. The fans are the ones that. The one where they lost their minds was first with Jose, then with Ole. Do you know what I mean? They had 2 bites of the cherry. You should have stuck with one of them because one of them would have been a lot better than this crap now. Sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. I back Amram. It's been 3 games in a new season. Get a grip. Bomba Club. BK said, get a grip, you know. You need to get a grip and smell the coffee, bruv. Oh, by the way, has anyone got Gears of War on the PlayStation 5? I got it today. Can't believe I ain't bought a game in 100 years. But this was at a good price, 30 something, both £34, because I wanted to get Metal Gear Solid Delta, but there is no way I'm paying 70 buff for a digital copy of Metal Gear Solid. I know Metal Gear is my favorite game. It's the Pierre de la Resistance in computer games for me. But 70 buff, sorry, for Metal Gear. 70 buff? That's why I had to get Gears of War 34 buff. I said, what? What? I'm involved, please. Yes. I need that Gears of War. It takes me back. You know what? It's a bittersweet thing. Because when I had it on an Xbox, it's when I first got on. That's the only time I ever cheated on my PlayStation. And I went and got an Xbox. And in fact, it was the last time, really. It was the last time, only time. Went and got myself a Xbox. Was it the 360? Because my PS2 was broken and I had the slim one. I gave the slim one to my brethren as well. Because I had 2. I had the original and I had the slim one. I was a PlayStation nut. And my brethren wanted to play Metal Gear 2 online. And the only way you could do the VR mission was with that PlayStation Slim one because it had internet, ether cable, and everything before the internet, before computer internet, console gaming. It was wicked. Anyway, so I needed something. So I went and got a 360, got Gears of War, wicked. And my cousin used to come around. This is my first cousin. He's my only boy cousin, and we used to, on my Greek side. And we used to play Gears of War together. My other male cousin, Miggy MD, we used to play Streets of Rage. He had Sega. That's when he was younger. But this is my other side. I used to see him all the time, and we used to play Gears of War together. And you know what? This son of a gun didn't invite me to his wedding 2-3 years ago. He didn't invite no one on his side. Can you believe that? Bomba clot. That's why it's bittersweet for me. Because I'm gonna play that game tonight and I'm like, yeah, and you know what? I've got myself a new Cody, and that's my brethren, Bakeland. He's gonna, after he gets out of the jungle doing that Metal Gear, he's gonna be up in Gears of War, broski. Trust me, miss them days. PlayStation 2. Listen, BK, how old are you, bruv? Have I asked you this, BK? How old are you? Do you know about time splitters? Do you know about time splitters? I've got another brother, his name's Sean. He used to come round every fucking Saturday, almost without fail. He had a 95% record, yeah? And we used to play time splitters, bruv. Wicked. What does it say? Christopher, clean your room. My room's clean, bro. What are you on about? What are you on about? It's clean. If you're talking about that thing there, that's the kids, bro. How many times I've cleaned that thing? What are you talking about? The room's clean, bro. Look. I say clean my room. The room is clean, bro. What are you talking about, cuz? The room is clean, bro. What's wrong with you, cuz? What's wrong with you, cuz? Looking forward to tomorrow, though. Formula and a big game. What's Lewis saying, bruv? Metal Gear Solid is boring. The football hub. What? Man poo fans. Man poo fans, you know. Man poo fans losing their rag. We might get touched by City. You should get touched by City, bro. We got 40 for Erasmus. Oh, Rasmus. What? Rasmus is gone. 40 mil. You got money for Rasmus. You actually got money for Rasmus. You lie. Ain't it a loan thing? Do a bear shit in the woods, of course. Time split. Me and my brethren Sean used to play time splitters every Saturday. And I was so determined to make time splitters a winner. Like, I might have to sell it to someone because my other brethren, Bakeland, he used to have an N64 and he always used to try and like belittle the PlayStation until he had to buy himself the PlayStation. He was just jealous but he didn't have one basically. He had an N64 because he was a Nintendo boy all the way. But you see me, I'm a realist. If someone's gonna, if I love something and they fall off, or if I love something and then, you know what I mean, they're not doing the right thing, and this next thing comes out and it's blowing my whole. It blew my mind, the PlayStation. I told you a story before when I first saw the PlayStation, blew my mind. Blew my mind. Remember the Atlantis movie from 2001? No, I don't, bro. Sorry. Ted Hug, loss of Leverkusen. The man was unbeaten last season. It's a poo. Listen. So I need to do a Ten Hag post soon. I really do, because watching him, man. Yeah, Man United's a curse. It's a curse. Anyway, man, them. I'll be back later. Horses just read report United were very, very fortunate. Didn't Kendog watch the game? Nah, sorry, he must have. Anyway, I'll be back later. We'll be able to talk some more. Let's go. Let's play Gears of War. Go have a quick go.